love. Fear.
And finally, I looked in the mirror. Not just in the mirror. I looked through the mirror. And in that image, I saw my ego reflection.
For 2 years, I thought it was normal for a 10-year-old to wet the bed. We tried everything. But the solution was there all the time.
I'm not afraid anymore!
All over America, people have come together to join hands. People who believe that human life is absolutely too important, too valuable, and too precious to be controlled by fear. Hello, my name is Jim Cunningham, and welcome to Controlling Fear.
In these modern times, our attitudinal beliefs are so delicate, so fragile. It's important that our lifeline be rejuvenated so that we can breathe again. It's time to breathe.
It is time to breathe.
Thank you, Jim Cunningham.
So now let us begin Lifeline exercise number 1. Please press stop now.
Presently, Dr. Frankel is visiting the faculty of Duquesne University Psychology Department. He has authored no less than 17 books which have been translated into 14 languages. To the American public, though, he's best known through his book, Man's Search for Meaning, that has so far sold over 1 million copies alone in this country. Dr. Frankel, how do you feel about this success?
Frankly speaking, I don't see therein so much of a merit or achievement on the part of the author of this book, that's me, but rather a symptom on the part of the mass neurosis of today. Because if so many hundred thousands of people are reaching out for a book whose very title promises to deal with the problem whether or not life has a meaning, then this is an indication for the fact that the very search of meaning has been frustrated, and in fact ever more patients turn to us psychiatrists today complaining of an abysmal feeling of meaninglessness, of emptiness, of an inner void, and that is why I've termed this condition the existential vacuum, and this in fact seems to me to be the mass neurosis of today.
Now, this means that you have found the meaning to life, the meaning that a person should give to his own existence.
You see, we psychiatrists are not omniscient. We cannot know what the meaning of a particular life is. We psychiatrists are just omnipresent on all television screens, on all international meetings and so forth. So we can never give the meaning to the life of a patient, but we may well assist him in finding, in discovering the particular meaning of his life. And this, in fact, is the assignment of that approach to mental illness I've denoted logotherapy, because logos, in fact, means meaning. And we are out to help our patients to rediscover the meaning in life.
Now, you came upon logotherapy because of your horrible experiences in Nazi concentration camps. You faced death many times, and you saw people who suddenly became less than men, who became frightened, and you suddenly found that life had a meaning for you. Is this how logotherapy really came into being?
Actually, it is a myth that has been developed and spread by some publishers that I came out from the concentration camps of Auschwitz and Dachau with a new psychotherapeutic theory. Actually, in actual fact, when I entered Auschwitz, I had a full book-length manuscript in my pocket. Mm-hmm. It was the manuscript of that book that later in your country has been published under the title The Doctor and the Soul. So in any event, logotherapy was already developed when I came to Auschwitz, but certainly the 4 concentration camps in which I had to spend 3 years were in a way a testing ground, an acid test to confirm, to validate practically, empirically in the widest sense of the word, my theories that I had developed previously. And the core, the nucleus of this theory, or if you wish me to put it that way, the lesson I had to learn in Auschwitz was that those prisoners, those inmates, were most likely to survive, those who had a meaning orientation toward the future, toward a work to complete in the future, toward a person waiting for them at home, those people who had a strong meaning orientation were most likely to survive, and I believe that something parallel even holds for mankind as a whole. If there's any hope for mankind as a whole to survive, this survival also will be dependent on meaning orientation. Mankind will finally have a chance to survive only if mankind arrives at the awareness of common meanings and values.
Can we find meaning in any instance, in any case, a person who faces death
certainly,
imminently?
Because I'm not tiring of saying life can be meaningful or made meaningful not only by doing a deed, by creating a work, and beyond that, by our experiencing something or by our encountering someone, and to encounter him in his uniqueness means by loving him. But even if need be, whenever we are confronted with an unchangeable fate, whenever we have to face, say, an incurable disease, an inoperable cancer, even then there is the highest meaning potential to realize, to fulfill, because then, precisely then, we are called upon to bear witness to the unique human potential, which is to transmute, to turn a predicament into an achievement, a human accomplishment, or to turn tragedy into a triumph.
Logotherapy is the name of the new psychiatry that Dr. Frankl is talking about at Duquesne University. He has 3 more sessions. The public is invited to attend Peter Mills Auditorium, Rockwell Hall, Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday.
The band! Do you see the light? The band! Do you see the light? What light? Have you seen the light? Yes! Yes! Jesus H. Stop dancing Christ! I have seen the light!